Hello and welcome back. My name is Kat. Today we're back in another crypto video. I hope you guys are doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a banger of a crypto video. You will learn something new today about Solana, about meme coins, about what to do to make money. If you want to make money in one day as much as possible, or in a couple of days as much as possible, and how to understand how the meme coins work. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoy this video and take it to its fullest. Okay, today was actually a very interesting day for me because, as I said, I'm very new to Solana as well. I'd say I'm a couple months new to Solana. I mainly come from Pulsechain. You know, most of my investments are like sensible, nothing to do with meme coins. They're in, AI sector. They're in Pulsechain narratives, stuff like that. Very bullish, which you guys should definitely watch if you are new to crypto as a whole. Again, you can reach out to me if you want, through my email or my Telegram, etc. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be telling you guys how to make money with meme coins. Okay, believe it or not, it's very possible, and meme coins do make a lot of money. Those meme coins, ladies and gentlemen, they have hype that literally can surpass any utility-based token. Okay, but there is a give or take here. Utility-based tokens that could be AI, innovation, RWAs, etc. You got that longevity, but they're not as rapid in terms of that growth. So it's really, which one would you rather have? Obviously with my portfolio, I'm doing now a little bit of both with Basechain and Solana right now. I'm trying to be active in them, making money within that day, within that minute, within that half an hour, etc. Like for example, Costco, Slurf right now, I'm buying it up. And stuff like that. But this is not the video where to talk about why you should invest in meme coins or in utility-based coins. In my opinion, you want to have a healthy portion of everything. You know what I mean? Like, follow the money. Okay, if you want to make money short term, meme coins are great for that. If you want to make money long term and something that's more confident, where you can sleep at night, you don't have to worry about, oh, is it gonna rug, is it gonna die, etc, because it needs constant marketing, then utility-based tokens are the better choice. But again, as I said, we're not going to be focusing on that today. We're going to be focusing just on meme coins and how it works and how you can make money absolutely the most degen way as possible. But I'm going to make it where you can cut down those odds to be in your favor as much as possible. So watch the whole video through. It's going to be, again, this is a very introductory thing. And I'm learning this as I'm going. And today, actually, I've succeeded with Costco as well. I succeeded with a couple other meme coins, like, which one was it called? I think it was Kamala Harris, but I misspelled Kamala. I don't want to spell the way they did it. You know what I mean? That's the thing, huh? Not family friendly, let's just say that. Anyways, and today we will cover what I made today, because I did actually make a good amount of money today with I made a 1.4 from one meme token, disregarding the other ones that I also did, but this took the the biggest win of the day. I'm quite happy with that, and it literally took in probably under half an hour. Like, I went to do something, came back, and then it's at 1 point something K, 1.7 I think it peaked at, and I decided, you know what, I saw a lot of volatility, cash out. And we're going to get to the reason what you should do to be able to understand if you're nearing the top or not, okay, and what are the safest things that you want to do. Okay, so we're going to get back to it. As I said, thank you to all the members, the DeFi Insiders, the people who joined my YouTube member, obviously choosing to support me, a small YouTube channel, to carry on doing what I'm doing, and at the same time they get access to my exclusive videos of what I'm holding in Ethereum side of my long-term holding for this bull run. So I'm going to be holding those tokens till the peak of the bull run, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of them are huge. I mean, honestly, I can tell you already, one of my biggest projects that I'm really into, AXGT, you got OPSEC, I don't really want to say the others, so you know what, you have to find out. You have to become a member at that point. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, okay, let's start the tutorial. All right, meme coins, all right? The way you win is by being in there as early as possible. Okay, you have different entry points, right? You got micro caps, you got mid caps, blue caps, whatever, and you got now ultra micro caps. Okay, and we're going to be using both DEX tools and DEX screener. Now, in my opinion, I feel like DEX tools, from my experience, is better with the new pairs for some reason. I'm not sure why. DEX screener sometimes, it feels like it's a little laggy. So I think DEX tools is my favorite one here. So you would go to the live new pairs up here, okay, and then you would change that to be whatever chain that you want to focus on. I feel like it's better. I do suggest you guys, focus on one network at a time. Don't try to find and buy meme coins, scout meme coins in multiple networks at one time, it's very time consuming, and you won't go, your fullest into one. I would rather you guys stay into one, especially Solana. I think right now is killing it in terms of volume. The next runner up would definitely be base chain, right? We'll see how that goes though. But for now, take advantage of the money, take advantage of the volume. It is in Solana, okay? Meme coin season right now. And then, yeah, basically, as you can see in front of you, these are literally tokens as they're being deployed, ladies and gentlemen. 22 seconds ago, look at that. Absolutely crazy. So you can be here, you can be very early here. And now, you got these multiple columns that tell you a bit of information. Obviously, some of them don't even load up yet. So, for example, it used to be, I think, pool variation. Contract here obviously doesn't really show much. But what you want to really look into is the total liquidity. Okay, that's what I usually look into. That's the only downside about DEX tools, is that there's no filtration process here. You just have to keep an eye on things. But don't worry about that. We're gonna sort that out. Where we're gonna be using this rug check tool. It's actually one of my favorites for Solana. I think it does a lot of the main checks. But we will be using DEX Screener as another check, because what I've realized, a lot of those tokens that launch, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, so for example, let's choose this one, okay? What I usually do, when I'm here and I'm trying to scout meme coins, first of all, you need to understand these are super risky, okay? Only invest where it's like a very small portion of your capital that you have, risk capital as well. So for example, if I have $1,000 that I want to, play around with, I'm not gonna try to invest every single penny in that $1,000 today. No, that's not how it works, because sometimes opportunities come in different times, and you have to disperse the times that you are looking and scouting. So for example, here I know, for example, UK time, around that 7 p.m. to midnight is really when the market is waking up, because I know it's American time, roughly that's where everything wakes up. It can go all the way, like, high volume till 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even 10 p.m. 10 a.m. UK time. But all I need to know is, when does the market start / wake up? You know what I mean? When does it start ramping up in terms of volume? So I found that time you're gonna have to kind of start. What you can do, and this will have to be a separate video, is where you have to look at token launches and their dates. So for example, okay, this is the one that I used today, the one that made me the most money today. It launched at that's 6 p.m. Okay, and what I've realized, there has been a pattern where a lot of them launch around this time, and then you can see that extremely high volumes there. I still feel like the market is going to be absolutely booming for the next 6 to 8 hours right now. Okay, because it's and again, you want to sync yourself with the US time. That's just a small optimization tip for you guys. Okay, but next up, now that you're in here, what do you do? How can you filter? Because all I want to let you guys know, these are the new pairs, and 90% of them are going to be literally rugging. Okay, 90% are going to be rugging, and then we need to get those filtration out as possible. Number one, what you want to do, I'm going to be using my middle mouse button to open new tabs of names that I find bullish myself. Okay, so it has to take my psychological checklist. That's actually my first filtration process. So for example, here, let's see, Drunk Cat, not bad, 4,800 liquidity, sure. Trump, I've seen so many Trump tokens launch today that I'm not even going to bother opening this one. LGC, 4,000 liquidity, I'm going to give it a pass. Grumpy, I'm going to actually open that, I'm curious. You got Katie here, I'm going to open that, I'm kind of curious. Sheikh, I'm going to open that, I'm very curious. Vomix, give it a pass. You know what I mean? You just have to kind of really look at a Derpy Cat. That could be a meme coin. It's like you have to really try to sense. You have to sense, will the 99% of the population resonate with this, find this funny, want to take a piece of it? Like this one, Trump ass. Okay, I mean, it says it has a lot of liquidity here. I'm gonna click on it to find out. Again, launched 7 minutes ago, so that potentially could be also already too late. You'll be surprised. Solana, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand that a lot of those meme coins, they live and die in an hour. You'll be lucky if it goes above a few hours. Okay, and then some of them, yes, they can live above a day, a week time, 2 weeks time, and they die. you know, for you really have to try to gauge it. And I'm going to tell you guys the checklist, so don't worry, I'm going to try to keep this as soon as possible. So that's the first step, right? You just, you know, go as low as possible, whatever. You can go 5 tokens at a time, 3 tokens at a time, because right now obviously we're time is money right now. A lot of those seconds, literally there could be 3 buys per second in each of those charts that are, you know, I'm losing my good entry points at this point. So we're going to have to go through here. Okay, so what I'm doing here, first of all, I put that in the second chart, and I want to see that moving immediately. And you can see, you know, from here, you can see that it's minus 99% already. So I feel like that's already a rug. How to ensure that it's indeed a rug? Sometimes what I do, I take it here, and then I go to Dex Screener and I paste it there to see what's up. And then in Dex Screener, it tells you minus 99% already. I'm already sensing a rug here. And then obviously you can see that liquidity less than $1. So immediately roll that out. It's done. Bye bye. Okay, and you have another one here, Tardar Sauce. Okay, you got liquidity 26k, market cap 155. I need to move quick here because you know, it's high volume right now. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it into Dex Screen. That's literally my next step of filtration, right? It's at 84k market cap. Does not show the liquidity lock, but sometimes Dex Screener does not pick up on that. So this is why I'm going to be copying this and I'm going to be pasting it in this rug checker tool. So I'm going to click on check, and immediately it tells me, yikes, LP is not locked. Okay, now this is it's a simple, you know, UI here that tells you does a lot of checks here. So immediately, guys, this is my rule. I don't care how bullish a token is. I don't care who told you to invest in this. If the LP is not locked, I am not interested. Literally today, a lot of those tokens that I wanted to, like, they were so close for me, I'll be like, you know what, I'll give it a pass. The one time I make an exception. No, it is not worth it. If the LP is not locked, you're not investing. You have to put that as a concrete rule, guys. Okay, this is how people lose money. This is how people will lose money and stay losing money within crypto. Crypto game is guys, the crypto is like a casino. You just don't know, right? So keep in mind, fight your urges, your emotional, you know, sometimes you resonate with a token, blah, blah, blah. Chances are, okay, it's the 10th time someone used that same word. So don't act like it's don't feel like it's a, you know, one in a lifetime chance. A lot of those times, you know, people can deploy another token with the same name, with the same ticker, same name. It doesn't matter really, right? So anyways, LP is not locked. That's a bad sign. That's automatically no. A small warning here, mutable metadata. Sometimes I give that a pass, but of course that's not good, because mutable metadata, that means there's variables within the contract that the owner can change, such as sell tax, buy and sell tax, could be even a pausable function. You never know. Blacklisting function as well. But obviously the main thing here is the second most important thing after the LP locked would be the mint authority, where I've seen cases where people had 100% lock liquidity, which was great, right? But they had mint authority. That means they can easily mint tokens and then just sell it. Okay, so it doesn't matter at that point. The LP locked, you know, it doesn't matter. Okay, so keep that in mind. Those two, it needs to be 100%. There's no mint authority. LP is 100% locked, or 90, you know, majority of the LP should be locked, etc. And then obviously as well, the next thing that I look at is the top holders. This is a huge warning when you see, so first of all, when you see this Radium AMM, the automated market maker, this is the LP position itself. So disregard this if this was like 99%, 90%, 50%, that's good. That's for the LP. You can see here. It doesn't tell you, but you can see it is the same thing. Okay. The next thing that you want to look at here is, of course, the holders. These are the top, here, I guess it shows you the top 5. Yeah, top 5 holders, discarding the LP. Again, 10% is kind of an alarming number for one wallet to hold, so that's kind of bad. Even 5%, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, even 5%. But if it was 555, then I would give that a pass. No, I would give that, okay, a green light to go ahead. But of course, we ruled this out from the beginning because LP is not locked. Okay, so keep that in mind. So that's where it kind of goes. But the reason why I pasted this, I guess I didn't really explain it. The reason why I pasted it to Dex Screener, because I realized people, if you realize, of course, this has a logo, this has a, you know, a banner, and then I guess they didn't really put a description or links. But, you know, these cost money, guys. This all costs money to do. I'm not exactly sure. If I remember, I might be wrong, but I'm going to assume it's around $500. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. So, you know, if I see a token that has a logo, banner, and stuff like that, that kind of gives me a sense where the devs are kind of serious. They want to take this, they're more committed than the average dev that doesn't do any of this. But of course, doesn't mean that it's irresistible to being a rug, irresistible to being a failure. Okay, so keep that in mind. You still can have malicious devs that will be willing to spend money on marketing, money on deck screener, banner, and icon to rug. So keep that in mind. It's not the end all be all. Guys, there's so many factors into this, okay? And one of the main factors is what? Your gut feeling as well, okay? You'll be surprised. Our hearts, they have neurons, okay? So yeah, we have a brain in our hearts as well. Try to be on the logical side, and after using every factor that I'm mentioning today as well, listen to your gut feeling. If you're not feeling like it's something it's worth, you want to go $100 in, $10 in, $50 in, it doesn't matter. Listen to your gut feeling at the end of the day, okay? 90% of the time it's going to be correct. But anyways, moving on. So KT, again, we're going to skip that. Sheikh, you got here. Graph does not look look good at all. We're going to quickly double check that on deck screener, because deck screener sometimes I feel like it's a little bit more clarity. Again, yeah, 273 liquidity, absolutely too low liquidity, not even worth it. You got Derpy Cat right here, 5k liquidity, 1.8 million market cap. Again, I really dislike when people use market cap inflation tactics, and it's already at minus 99% with literally less than $1. So yeah, no, we're gonna skip on that. So the last one here, you got Trump ass. The graph looks absolutely amazing. This can be an alarm within itself, because sometimes you could have it where a chart literally disables the sells. Somehow there's contracts where you can abuse the system, where you can literally have the contract not allow for a sell to happen if it's either a toggleable function or not. So yeah, this is kind of alarming. Just for fun, I'm definitely not going to invest in this one. Just for fun as well, I'm going to still put in the rug checker tool and click on check and see what's up. And if you're enjoying this video so far, guys, please do feel free to give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know if you're enjoying it. So yeah, danger level, mint authority still enabled, mutable data, LP is not locked, and then you got, okay, not bad for LP ratio, but again, it's not locked. So again, the dev can literally pull that out any second and no one will be able to sell. So yeah, no, immediately done. So we're going to skip on that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do a few more rounds, but that's kind of the whole gist of it, ladies and gentlemen, with everything. The next tip would have been, to use, because obviously when you buy, most of those times it's going to be on Radium. Sometimes I prefer to use Jupiter because it's an aggregator. It does, I really like Jupiter because I feel like it's much quicker. But the only annoying thing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you guys, this is my experience with Solana, because honestly, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I absolutely hate Radium. There's so many times today within itself, guys, where I literally missed out on so many things. So for example, what did I miss out on today? Oh, look at this. Whoa, we just witnessed a rug pull in front of our eyes. What did I miss out on today, ladies and gentlemen? It's crazy. I missed out on this one. Annoying orange. Guys, annoying orange. So 1.5 million, and I literally looked at it at 200k market cap, and I tried to buy, but guess what? Radium is so annoying. And if you guys do know the solution or any thing to fix this, please let me know in the comments, okay? Because again, I don't know everything. I'm literally very, very new to this, but I'm just showing you guys one of my ways. I'm gonna make another video about this where I'm gonna show you guys how you can follow another whale, how to understand their footsteps, their strategies and stuff like that. I think that's one of the best ways as well to do that, and that's kind of what I did, which led me to I'm an amateur meme coin trader, okay, where I'm making profit, thankfully, and realizing my gains. That's super important, because obviously when I was here, ladies and gentlemen, and I saw that up here, you need to understand with meme coins, guys, the longer you hold it, the riskier it literally gets. So I spoke with another whale, shout out to Ray0x, by the way, and he told me that he has a strict, and this is all comes down to, guys, you have to have strict rules, honestly. where you can't be emotional and you can't be like, oh, you know what, my bag is 10x up. What if it goes another 10x? You know what I mean? That's 100x total. I don't want to sell anything because I want to have the biggest profit as possible. But you don't know. We don't have the crystal ball. Meme coins every single day. There's around 1,000 meme coins getting launched in Solana on its own. Again, 99% of them die within that day. 1% of them live another day, another week maybe. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. You want to take profits and leave that moon bag. Moon bag is basically where you got your initial ROI, return of investment, and now you're playing with house money. You're happy. You can sleep at night. It doesn't matter if it goes to moon or to dust at this point. Okay, so this is why when I was here and I sold, what I used a 90% or 90-10% rule, where you sell 90% of your bag and you leave 10% of your bag. Okay, why 90%? Again, because you're getting your initial bag, you're getting most of that profit, you're realizing that profit, and then you got 10% back. Yes, 10% might not sound like a lot to you guys, and of course you can change it up. You could do a 50-50. You can do an initial ROI 1.5%, 1.5x, whatever. It's really up to you. But you need to have a rule that you stick to no matter what. It doesn't matter, and no exceptions, guys. Okay, again, as I said with this, sometimes I was so close to saying I'm going to give an exception to the LP lock, because what if I was like to myself, speaking to myself, trying to talk myself into it. I would say, oh, what if the dev, he's busy. He just launched this token a few minutes ago. He's in the process of locking the LP. What if it didn't register yet, etc., etc.? No, 90% of those times is because they're not planning to. Okay, or they're trying to be malicious. I've seen people where, keep an eye on this, when you see that lock, it doesn't mean it's fully locked, because sometimes you can see that lock and you see that green screen, the green circle around it, it could be all gray, and they just locked 1% of that LP just so they can get that lock emoji or the lock symbol, right? But you have to keep an eye and click on it and see this 100% of the LP is locked. Okay, or for example here as well, it says it's burnt. So anyways, yeah, as I was saying, they're using, damn, I'm so annoyed with this one. Look at it. It's 1.8 million. And I was literally right around here when I saw it, around that 7. Because today I was actually literally, what would you call it? Day trading meme coins from like 6 p.m. to all the way to like 8 or 9. Yeah, I'd say 8. And literally I was trying to buy it, and there's something wrong with Radium, guys. It's so super annoying. I mean, I can demonstrate it in front of you guys right now. Okay, so this is a new token, right? Okay, it looks decent. We're gonna do a quick checks. I'm gonna show you guys, the issue with Radium. I don't really understand it at all. This one's called Sister of Mu, 16k market cap. Not bad. Volume is okay. We're gonna put that in, but no logo, no banner. So it doesn't seem like the dev is that committed. But sometimes they do that later. They do that, a few minutes later, and immediately look at that. Low liquidity. Yes, we know that. Single ownership. The owner literally owns 50% of the tokens. I will not be buying that, but just for, the video itself, where I want to show you guys what I'm struggling with. So let's say I go here and I paste in the address, right? The address itself, because it still doesn't recognize it because it's very new. It just asks for the symbol. So I just put anything. So I'm just going to copy the symbol, put it here, add user token. And after that, I click on add. Yes, I confirm. And then I say I want to drop in a 1 sol into this. And look, this is the part that literally super annoys me. It says pool not found, right? But that doesn't make sense. I'm literally using the exact pool. I copied the address and I'm using Sol as well. And it's on Radium. You can see that right there. And you can see as well, people are literally trading this, right? And it doesn't show. So what can I do? Like I refreshed so many times and it delays me a lot. And I missed out on annoying orange. Like I was able, when it loaded, it was at 400k market cap. At that point, I was like, I don't really want to buy that, because a 10x from there will be 4 million, which to be fair, annoying orange can reach more than it can honestly reach 10 million at this point, right? But I just felt like it's too late. I usually like to, depending on what kind of meme coin trader you are. But this is one of the things that I want you guys to be aware about. I really hope if you are an experienced meme coin trader, what is the solution to this? Like I also tried changing my RPC. Is there another RPC that's not listed that I should use instead? Because that's super annoying. Like I will refresh, you know, and again, it's just, okay, finding pool, great. It takes time, and then pool not found. Like, is there nothing more I can do? And of course, you know, a lot of you guys will say, okay, how about you use, you know, how about you use Jupiter, right? So, you know, I go here, Jupiter, because of course I would love to use Jupiter. It's one of my favorites. But the issue is, guys, because Jupiter is an aggregator, it's even slower in terms of picking up new tokens. Like, it's great with tokens that already been on the blockchain for a longer time, like for day-to-day normal trading, but it won't pick up, you know, tokens that are not are very new. Like, it will take time for it to sniff it, etc. So you have to go through Radium, and Radium, I'm stuck here with saying pool not found, where I have to literally just wait a few minutes or 10 minutes plus. So it's just annoying. Okay, this is why I really hate Radium completely, and I feel like their UI, it's too, you know, too many animations and too many colors, and, you know, too many things happening where it's literally a slow website. Imagine, yeah. A slow website. It has nothing to do with my laptop being slow or not being able to have it. I mean, to be fair, it could be my Wi-Fi. I don't know, maybe, but at the same time, I generally feel like their UI, they're trying to make it too fancy. And for God's sakes, can I make this on light mode? Because, you know, this dark mode, it actually really annoys me, to be honest with you. Too many like animations and trying to do details where I'd honestly rather be on version 1 Radium. But I tried to use version 1 Radium, by the way. Literally, the site crashes on me, you know, after every few things. Like, for example, look at this. It happens live. I'm so glad it happens live. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm stuck literally now using version 2. And then I tried to close the tab. Okay, fair enough, it worked this time. But anyways, guys, this is my struggle. Okay, but that's kind of exactly what you need to understand about meme coins, ladies and gentlemen. You know, if you want to make money, you want to be there as early as possible. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. But of course, there's a risk to reward ratio where, okay, the earlier you are, the higher the risk it is as well, because it's not proven concept yet of a meme coin. So for example, you know, you got Slurf. You got Slurf. Slurf is one of the ones that I'm really buying up dips as much as possible right now. It's at 300 million market cap. So you got this one, for example. You know, does that mean, oh, because it's too big, it's more riskier now? No. Okay. What I mean by that is there's a confidence, because I feel like Slurf is a proven concept now. I feel like it's going to grab a lot of people's attention, and it has, because it's already listed on 15 plus centralized exchanges. And imagine when Binance lists them as well, that's going to be huge. This is one of the meme coins where, okay, this is more of a mid to long term holding, where I can see this reach, you know, like 10 billion market cap, where it's roughly going to be, I think 10 billion is going to be $20. Let me do some quick maths. Yeah, $20, which is absolutely going to be life-changing amount of money to me, to be honest with you. But of course, at the same time, you can play it more risky, where you can make even more life-changing amount of money from being even earlier. But you have to play around with that risk to reward ratio. You have to have the balance with your portfolio. You don't have most of your portfolio in risky degen stuff. Okay, so please keep that in mind. I'm doing this video just because I want to have you guys become independent traders, you know, independent thinkers, where you can think like me, and understand where, okay, I want to risk $50, because some of these tokens, guys, okay, that literally launched here, I was like, you know what, I'll invest $50 because it's risky. Some of them I even, you know, for example, with Costco, guys, I invested in Costco when it was 200k market cap, you know, and I looked at it when it was 180k market cap, and I was like, you know what, this feels like, because it's a bullish name, right? Costco, hot dog, $1.50, you know, $1.50 immediately means like, okay, now everyone wants it to reach to $1.50. I immediately was like, you know what, this is bullish. I'm actually going to put more money into this, and I literally invested with $700 at that 250k market cap range, right? So that's the thing. You have to really use your gut feeling for that purpose. Okay, how risky is it? You know, let's be real with ourselves right now. Okay, I'm gonna put $10 into this, 50, one Solana, you know, one Sol, 2 Sol, 3 Sol, etc. You know what I mean? But of course, if you are a smaller and not whale, I'm not a whale at all. Okay, keep it that in mind. You know, I'll maybe call myself What's under a dolphin? Maybe a dolphin, okay, but not really. I'm not trading. I'm not a meme coin trader dolphin, okay. I'm actually playing this very, very safe right now, where, you know, I want to realize gains. I'm short-term oriented, short-term gain oriented. I'm using the 90-10% rule, okay. If I see profit, I'm gonna take it. Not at a 2x, of course, that's nothing to me. But if you're day trading, you know what I mean, 4x, 5x, 10x, yeah, you gotta realize those gains. That's how it works. Okay, and then you'll be able to gauge through time. You'll be able to gauge, okay, this token is actually more bullish than I think. Let me rebuy it. So for example, that's what I'm doing with the one that I'm you know, that I made money with. You know, I made my 1.4. It went all the way down. I was in the voice chat and stuff, and I was like, you know what, it seems like you know, they're willing to spend on marketing. They have a website, they have Twitter, you know, it checks a lot of boxes, right? They paid for the symbol, they paid for the banner. They have a website, they got a Twitter, you know, engagement, stuff like that. That's really good. And they got a Telegram, they got a website. Those are all checklists, guys. Those are all checklists. Because of course, this takes time and effort, and you know what I mean? It literally takes time and effort and energy, right? So of course, once you see that those are all ticks in my checklist, so I'm like, you know what? It went all the way down. I'm gonna rebuy that again. Because if it goes now back up to, you know, all-time high, that's literally me making the same amount of money. Of course, I'm risking my $200 again, right? One sol, but it's fine with me because I'm already up profit. Like, look at me. You can see the P&L is $1,052 after reinvesting. So that's pretty decent. You know what I mean? So yeah, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen. And at the end of the day, I need you guys to understand. So of course, I'm going to be super salty tonight because of, look at this, 2 or 3. Guys, I missed out on a 10x. I was right here. I'm salty. Yep, I know. But you need to understand, because I've seen people as well who were, you know, annoyed that they missed out on Costco, you know, and stuff like that. You need to understand, you have to put this in your mind, that there will always be new opportunities. Okay? There will always be another Costco. There'll always be another annoying orange. There'll always be another, okay, Slurf is, you know, there's one Slurf of it right now. You know what I mean? But you know, you got stuff like Bonk, Pepe, Dog with Hat, you know what I mean? So if you feel like, you know, when you think, okay, Dogecoin, oh, that's the last meme coin that will do that, you got Shiba Inu came in, and then after that you got, you know, those other ones that come after it, blah blah blah. So there'll always be opportunities. So really don't beat yourself to it. If you feel like you sold for, you know, 3x and then it went on to do a 20x, it's fine, because at the end of the day, a man who took profits was never a loser. So you're not a loser for missing out on a 20x by playing it safe at, you know, selling at a 5x. Honestly, it's not. But this is why you want to do that 90-10% rule, where at least you will have some exposure to that 20x or to that, let's say, 200x from that 10% bag that you have. Okay? So think about it that way. I understand this video, I talked a lot, but please, you know, if you really, really understand what I'm trying to say here, you know what I mean, you'll become a really good trader. Okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm not, you know, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, especially in the meme coin era, okay, in the meme coin sector, but I'm starting to become more and more, you know, aware of the psychology, the science behind this, and how everything works. Okay, the simplest way is, the earlier you are in, the more gains you'll get. Okay, you be the 1% before the 99% of people. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that, guys. Okay, it's really simple as that. It comes down to that. But of course, at the same time, use those checklists. I don't care what you think of the project is. No LP, no mint authority, no, you know, big percentage holdings. None of that. None of that. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna end the video there, guys. Please give it a like. Comment below. Let me know. Was the video too long? Did I ramble too much, or did you enjoy it? Did you learn something new about meme coins? You know what I mean? And utilize everything, guys. Okay, Dex Tools is great. Dex Screener is great as well. Again, Dex Screener does have new pairs, and I really, you know, it's not bad, but you know, sometimes I feel like it's not as quick as Dex Tools. But you know, when you come here, for example, what you can do is use the filters here, and then usually I would keep that at 2,000, or like you can even keep that at 3,000 minimum LP, and then you can do the maximum pair age at, you know, 1 hour, and that's what I usually do. And also sometimes I just keep it at radium because I can't be asked to use Orca or the other ones. Of course, it doesn't show Jupiter because Jupiter is an aggregator, so technically Jupiter doesn't count as a DEX, right? So yeah, and then I click on apply, and that's what I use. And then you can click on age. You can put that at the lowest, and then that's it. There you go, 21 seconds, 1 minute ago. So it's actually not that bad. And then usually the ones that I really like are the ones with the emojis, right, or the logos, because then it gives it that, okay, whoever the dev behind us paid money is more committed. So I really like it. So you got Bubbles, Baby Mew, so it's not bad. So for example, if I click on Bubbles, this one, it shows the lock as well. So we're gonna confirm that ourselves using this. I know I was supposed to end the video here, but I'm just gonna show you guys you can do this. So here it tells you low liquidity again. That's fine. I'll give that a pass, but it's not really loading everything here. But you can see liquidity is 13%, decent. 2.9, 2.7, 2.7. So that's actually very healthy distribution. And no mint authority, so that's beautiful. So that checks a lot. Now what I'm going to do, this pair was created 10 minutes ago, so I'm kind of early. I'm going to put that on the minute chart, and you can see that the chart looks kind of healthy. It did a nice 3x, and we are probably around a minus 84% decrease. We're going to click on the website, see how it is. You can gauge the quality of it. You can see that did people put time and effort and energy into this? Seems like it did, some thought into it. So it's not bad. Bubbles, again, not bad. And then you got Twitter. We want to see, is it a good marketing team behind this? 8 followers, not as much, but it's not bad, I guess, as long as they're active, as long as they're doing their thing. And then what you can do as well, you got down here, you can read whatever they said, and you can see the Telegram. You can join the Telegram, you can gauge it, etc., etc. And it's called Bubs. I mean, depends, right? Yeah, you can put it in the watch list, and you can click on, for example, here. What I'm going to do is, for the sake of this video, right? YOLO, honestly, at this point. But let's see if it even shows up. I'm going to add user token because, of course, yeah, we add user token. Yeah, understand. And I'm just going to put, for example, 0.3 or 0. Yeah, we can put $0.240. And then what I usually do, I guess, I was supposed to tell you guys this in the video. That's absolutely my bad. Usually what you want to do, for example, I keep that at high or turbo if you really want your thing to go through, but I'm going to keep it at high. I'm going to put a slippage because it's moving a lot. It's at 27k market cap. I'm going to put a slippage of 15%. I'm going to put that at turbo. And you know what? Just because I'm feeling a little deegan, let's put that at $60. Sure. I'm going to click on that. Log in again because I'm not sure why it keeps unlocking me. Click on confirm. Wait till it goes through. Hopefully, it's at 29k market cap. Oh, 30. I think it's off slippage right now. Let's see. And it says, lifetime, it's up 9x, 9.5x, which is actually not bad from launch price itself. You can see a lot of people, a lot of volume, 248 true dollars, which is crazy. Confirm transaction. Is it going to go through? I doubt it will now at this point. But that's kind of the gist of it, guys. Okay, so I hope you really guys learned something new today, and I'm literally doing a live trade here. And again, I'll keep an eye on this. You saw me utilize the watch list, so I won't forget about it. Yeah, I definitely don't think this has gone through, guys. Usually transactions like this would be done as quicker. Oh, that might be mine. 60, that actually might be mine. Where is that? Not sure. Anyways, oh, that might be it. No, that's not my wallet. It's just taking time. I don't know why. Just either make up your mind. Did it go through or not? Anyways, I'm going to end the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Okay, remember, there's slippage into it. There's gas fees and stuff like that. And those checklists that you do, rug check. I'm going to leave all those links in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And damn, is this going to go through? I don't know. Ooh. Okay. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, but that's the whole thing. You have to keep an eye on it. It really depends on how they, how much you want to spend on it and how impatient whatever time you want to put into this. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end the video. You got the gist of it. This is how I made, ladies and gentlemen, you know, $1,400 today. Very doable, by the way. If I can do it, you guys can do it as well. So, but keep in mind, you can lose a lot of money with this. It can feel like gambling, right? But you cut down the odds and you make it financial speculation instead. Calculated risks. So it's not really gambling. You don't allow it to be that, like that. So anyways, I'm gonna end the video there. Consider becoming a YouTube member. Join my Telegram link in the description, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.